I want us to also learn from her own mistakes and see how we will avoid that in our relationship. Hello everyone, my name is Ansa Alabura. I'm a dating and relationship coach for ladies with the sole aim of raising significant ladies by sharing high value secrets that can enable them build all-round success in their lives, careers, and their relationship. Therefore, I welcome you on board. Today, we shall be looking at something very interesting. But before we go into it proper, I want to first of all apologize for the break in transmission. Seriously, I didn't do it intentionally. I had a business that I was building on that required everything about me. And as a way of compensation, if you can wait till the end of this video, I have a special gift for you, and I'm sure you'll be glad to have it. If you have been my follower before now, you will understand that I use natural occurrences to coach and guide you ladies. So today, we shall be looking at lessons we can learn from Beauty and Groovy's relationship. For some of you who are not familiar with these two characters are part of the level of Big Brother Nigeria presently going on. Let me give you a backdrop about this two. Beauty, as her name implies, a very beautiful lady, sexy looking, and most interestingly, she was crowned the most beautiful girl in Nigeria 2019. So for me, I want to believe this lady has seen it all when it comes to relationship, guys approaching her, dating, and every other thing. But I saw a different thing in their house. Now, my focus will be on Beauty this time around. As a ladies relationship coach, I want to draw your attention to some things that will help your relationship. And then I want us to also learn from her own mistakes and see how we will avoid that in our relationships. It all started when they all came into the house. And then somehow, Beauty and Groovy started developing feelings
for each other.
It happened when they had their first truth or dare game. Groovy was there to kiss Beauty. But before now, like I said, there was this chemistry between the two of them. But funny enough, Groovy turned it down. And to the surprise of Beauty, a lady of that class, believing she has seen how guys get crazy about her, people that can go any length to have her. For the first time, she's encountering a guy that is turning down an opportunity to kiss her. Now, this led to what we call social rejection.
I don't want that.
Oh wait, is the problem the fact that I refused to kiss you in the game?
No.
Or the fact that I left now?
No.
No, you're saying me not playing the game. Which part of the game? Is it the one that they said I should kiss you and I refused?
No.
Or the one that
No.
Let me tell you something about social rejection. Social rejection increases anger, anxiety, depression, jealousy, and sadness. It reduces performance on difficult intellectual tasks and also contributes to aggression and poor impulse control. Beauty suffered a social rejection, and I wasn't surprised. Immediately I saw that stuff, I knew we were in for much more drama. So I wasn't surprised to see the subsequent actions. Mind you, it said that it brings jealousy, anger, anxiety, aggression, and poor impulse control.
Wait, I'm not fucking doing anything. I'm not fucking doing anything. What's your problem now? I did not fucking dance with her now. Yo. She went with me. She went with me. See? Oh, yeah. What's the problem now? Wait. I'm not talking that you have your problem now. She's probably talking that.
Guess what? I don't give a damn. I fucking do. I said that to everybody in that hall. Indirect. And the girl, guess what? He held her. And
She helped me. What are you saying now?
If you're actually gaining value, please give me a thumbs up. Now, let me take you a little bit backwards. The last Big Brother Nigeria we had, there was a similar issue, but this time around, reverse is the case. It's true. Also, was the one who said Nengi was his spec. Yes. But if you started watching it early enough, you will understand that Ozo had Dorothy as his friend. Somehow, there was something brooding between the two of them. But Nengi kept on pushing. But at that point, anytime she pushes, he has a way of telling her he's not ready for any relationship or anything in the house. Funny enough, when Nengi pushed it to some extent, do you know what she did? She left him and started going after Prince. And you know what happened to Ozo? Ozo felt socially rejected. And what happened? The first altercation Ozo had in the house was with Prince. Why? Because he felt Prince was after Nengi. I don't know if you're getting these things. Can you see a link between the two? The moment you face rejection, automatically the brain begins to act abnormally. So I want to show you how to avoid these things in your relationship. Number one, you see, never build your hopes and dreams upon a guy you just got to know. Let's say there is a chemistry between the two of you, or let's say the guy even asked you out formally. See, please never build up your hopes and dreams upon this guy. Unfortunately, this is so much common amongst ladies. When they fall in love with a guy, what they do is that they close their eyes to reality and begin to imagine, especially for some of you who have been single for a while, or for some of you who wants to get married. Now, when a guy surfaces, what most ladies, especially when the guy is cute and then is a little bit boxed up, what most ladies do is that they go into their mind and begin to picture a future with this guy. They begin to picture, this is how it's going to be and whatever. And this makes them not to see reality. And when you don't see reality, you see this guy through a false image you created in your mind. When you do that, it makes you go extra mile. It makes you do things that you are naturally supposed not to do, especially in the early days of relationship. One of the things is that you will begin to chase him more. Let me tell you something. Guys love the idea that they are the one trying to woo you, not the other way around. When a guy discovers, even if he's interested in you, and discover you are the one chasing him, it makes him literally wants to run away. Let me say this. When you treat a guy like a superstar, do you know what happens? He treats you like a fan. So in your mind, when you begin to project this guy in your mind, without actually looking at the physical, what he is physically to you, you will always have issues. Mind you, Beauty and Groovy, there wasn't actually a formal form of relationship. It's just a chemistry that was building. But in her mind, she has gone beyond that thing we were seeing. And that was why she became so obsessed about a guy that literally did not ask her out as of that time. I don't know if you're getting these things. This is the same thing that happened to Ozo. So it can happen to both a guy and a lady. I don't know if you're getting these things I'm saying. So stop projecting your hopes and dreams upon a guy you just met. Even if the relationship is 6, 7, 8 months. Now, the second thing you can do to avoid social rejections in your relationship is make sure you mirror the guy. What do I mean mirror the guy? If the guy calls you in the morning, calls you in the afternoon, you can now call him in the evening. When the guy moves 2 steps, then you can come a step. When he moves 5 steps, you come 3 steps. Mirror the guy. If you don't mirror him and move ahead of him, if the guy is at 2 and you're already at 10, that will be detrimental to the relationship. Even if the guy is crazy about you, but when he sees that form of desperation, even if you don't open your mouth to say it, your actions shows that you are crazy about him. Literally, the guy will begin to take you for granted. I don't know if I'm communicating. So now, for some of you who have waited to the end of this video, below this video, there's a link that takes you directly to my WhatsApp line. You can book a 15-minute consultation free of charge. I don't know for how long will I be doing that, but please take advantage of this opportunity. Do you have a relationship issues that you need a coach or you need someone to guide you on how to go about it? Please follow the link below. It will take you there. Then what I want you to do is that narrate exactly what the problem is. It could be in writing or you could do a voice note and leave it there. And then we will schedule a time for you so that we will talk one-on-one. I hope this thing makes sense. I'll be glad to hear from you guys. And then please, if you're just joining us for the first time, to be part of this family is just simple. Please click the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that anytime we release our videos, you'll be the first to be notified. From this side, don't forget that I love you. And please take care of yourself.